cold outside, and it also snowed. We've got some snow. Not as much as they were calling for, but it's a decent amount. I really don't know if we really got to worry about it too much. I think I might push a little bit of snow off in the hog barns parking lots, but that's about it. Yeah. Quite a bit of the country got hit with this snowstorm, but we didn't get hit very bad. So, I'd say maybe 3-4 inches of snow. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a little bit more. But, the wind hasn't really drifted it at all, so it's not really too bad. So Dad is going to take care of the cows this morning, and we're going to start pushing some snow with the skid steer. Pretty much just for the feed trucks, and also might push some over at our house, so don't have too many problems with the semis as well. But yeah, not too much snow, but just enough to make it where we got to push it, I guess. I'll be honest with you guys. I went up to the shed to get the blade, the snow blade, and there's not even enough snow to use it. I hooked up to it and I tried to push some. It's just not enough. I did push a little bit of snow with the bucket, but that's the only thing I can use to push this snow because the ground's not frozen underneath, which I'm actually surprised about. But yeah. It was nice to get some snow because we've been lacking moisture. We are lacking a lot of moisture, so wish we could have got a little bit more though. But then I would have had to mess with pushing snow more, so I don't know, there's trade-offs. So I've came to the conclusion that I'm not gonna push this snow unless Dad tells me otherwise. It's not really that deep. You can see my pass I just took right there. It's just not worth it. Just not worth it. I thought maybe we would get more snow last night, but we didn't. We actually got a lot of snow pretty early. Actually earlier than what the weather forecasted. And then we didn't get any at the time it was projecting to get it. So it's kind of strange. Since Dad hasn't got outside the house yet, I'm gonna go feed the cows. Which I started that tractor before I came back and put the skid steer up. But yeah, the blade is up there where the red tractor's at, right behind my house, and the skid steer is down here at the hog barns. So I went up there to get that blade, and I took one swipe with that blade, and I was like, nope, not worth it. Then I kind of fiddled around with the bucket for a little bit, and saying that I think we'll be fine. Also, with the feed trucks coming to these hog barns, sometimes the drivers do some really unexpected things. Kind of funny looking at the hay bales. They look like big marshmallows. Yeah. It's kind of crazy that we're kind of mid to late January and this is like the first snow we got. And it's also strange that like a week ago, we were having 50-degree weather. Today, I think it's closer to like 1 degree. We'll see. Now it's 7 degrees at the moment. Yeah. You can see there has been some cows in this area. I'm not quite sure where Dad's been feeding them. I didn't get to feed them yesterday. Oh, yeah. He's feeding them right by the water. Right, so that pond right there has that water system. So if you watch the last video of the pond that Dad and Grandpa were building, that water is used to feed our water cattle. So there's a tube in the middle of the pond, and then there's a line that's ran all the way to where those cows are. I don't know if you can see them very good, but there's a little concrete water system right there, so the cows can get water. Yeah, so that's where we're heading. I think I'm gonna unroll these 2 bales down that hill so they got something to lay in, because it's not supposed to snow anymore. The cows are happy. I unrolled 1 bale. I'm gonna unroll another one. They cleaned up pretty good, whatever Dad put out yesterday, so I'm gonna have to put out quite a bit today too. Happy cows. Cute little calf. Actually, that's a pretty good size calf. But I am putting out 6 bales today, since it's cold and there's snow. I want them to have plenty of places to lay down in. And we are putting these bales kind of in the bottom, so they're out of the wind. And they're also close to the water and mineral and the protein tubs. So, yeah, this is the easy way to cut bales. Take the fork. Ta-da! A lot of the cows are still up on the hill, messing with the bales that I unrolled, but after they're done eating them, they'll come down here and start tearing up these bales, which some of the cows already are. Yeah. I'm not going to put out corn today because I think Dad put it out yesterday. So I don't think they need any more corn. But yeah. Where do I want to put this bale? I think I might set it pretty close to this one too. Just have them kind of up close to the trees. Well, we're pushing snow. There's not really that much of it. There's really not too much of a difference in size between this bucket and the blade, and since there's not that much snow, I really really not that much snow at all. But I got it all pushed up. Now I'm gonna go over to 5 and 6 and do it. Dad already did 3 and 4, so yeah. I don't know if he wants me to go over to the bins at his house and push that as well, because I don't know if we're gonna be hauling or not. I don't know. So I don't know. I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here. Just got done recording a podcast with Dad and Grandpa, kind of talking about Grandpa's life. It was pretty interesting. If you're interested in checking that podcast out a little bit early, I will have the Spotify link down below. So I'm going to upload it on Spotify, and then by the end of this week, it should be up here on YouTube if you want to watch it then. So thank you guys so much for the support, and it's definitely a good one to look forward to. So I'll see you guys in the next one.